Hello, glorious people, wherever you are on our illustrious world. I hope you're doing well. My little segment for the day, I'm going to be discussing the Wolverine character and who I think would make a wonderful actor to play him. You all know right now, Hugh Jackman, he's on again, off again about retiring the role of Wolverine. Since he's such an iconic figure, and he do got the Wolverine look, I'll give him that. He does have the look of Wolverine. Or maybe he just got the look because we got used to him so much. We got used to the way he looked. But I'm going to be discussing who I think who is a good fit and a good role for Wolverine. If you know anything like comic books like I have, I've been reading for decades. I don't read much anymore because the price too high. But I've been reading for many, many decades. One thing about Wolverine, if you know anything about the character, compared to most other heroes in the comic book world, he has one limiting feature. I mean, but realistically it's not limiting. But in the society that we live in today, it's a quote impediment for the most part. It's his height. In the comic book, he's listed as being 5'3". The actor who's been playing him, I guess you can say close to 2 decades, he's roughly, from what I heard, 6 feet 2 inches. That is a far cry from the 5'3" Wolverine known in the comic books. And in the comic books, his height don't matter because he's still a respected character. Now, most people, especially those people who are his adversaries like Sabretooth, like to call him a runt. And maybe Juggernaut call him a runt. But Sabretooth, from what I know, he's the main character who loves to tease him about his height. Now, like I said, Hollywood chose the tall actor because it feared that if they chose a person who was 5'3", it may not give screen charisma, and they true to a point because we know most actors are not 5'3". The only person who I can think of now is that Danny DeVito. And he's nowhere near the Wolverine from the comics. And plus he's too old too. Even when he was young, he does not have the Wolverine look. Yes, Jackman has the Wolverine look to his face. Especially when they put that plastic sideburns on his head. But many actors are not 5'3" and they don't have screen charisma. If they would show somebody else, putting him beside Halle Berry and other actors in those X-Men movies who were well known, he would not have charisma. He would not. But in my mind, there is an actor who, while being in the 5 feet range, he has screen presence and screen charisma. In movies, he has been standing beside people who stand in the 6 feet range, and he still is the star of the movie. And people love him. The person who I consider to be a wonderful Wolverine actor, but I know they will never choose him because of certain characteristics he have. They will never choose him because of certain characteristics he have. But I want to say, I think Kevin Hart would be a fabulous Wolverine character. Number one, he had the head shape of Wolverine. Rectangular. He does. He has the head shape of a Wolverine, and when he be playing in his movies, he can be either a comedic, or he even be playing serious sometimes. His face looks like he can play Wolverine. He already got the beard and hair growing on the side of his face. I know Hollywood would shape it up a little bit, but he got the facial features of a Wolverine. He don't look friendly. You get me? He looks sort of sinister like Wolverine. If Wolverine looks sinister and Kevin Hart looks sinister. In my mind, that's a good Wolverine character. And also, we know already, Kevin Hart, he basically keep his body in pretty good condition. He's not super slender. I know if they made him as Wolverine, they would probably bulk him up a little bit. He would have to go in the gym a little bit more. But he already has a good body. And Wolverine has black hair. So he already got the black hair. You know, the sideburns is black. It's dark. So right then and there, he already got the hair features. Wolverine is not blonde hair. His hair is black. Kevin Hart has black hair. But like I said, he has one feature, which I'm not going to say because you all know what feature I'm talking about, what will stop him from becoming Wolverine. Because I do know in the past, it was a certain actor who they wanted to have play James Bond. People made a tremendous uproar about that. From what I heard on the internet, they made a tremendous uproar about that because they say, no, that person can never play James Bond because he don't got that characteristic, that special look that James Bond had. It would be a travesty to make him a James Bond. So that same logic, the same strategy that I'm thinking about will definitely hamper Kevin Hart from playing that movie. But tell me what you all think in the comments. If we didn't live in this type of world where there's always limitation of people, do you all think Kevin Hart can play Wolverine? Till the next time, family, arrivederci.